Hey guys, Fletcher here. I figured we would do something quite fun today, and I would show you all my old Tumblr blog from when I was 13 years old. I say old, but this is actually the same Tumblr blog I still use. I'm kind of coming back onto Tumblr now. It seems like most of the toxic people have moved away to Twitter and TikTok and stuff. Tumblr is actually a surprisingly chill place again. So I am logging on. I've gone all the way back to the very first page on my blog. It is page 10,579. That's a lot. And we're going to do a quick tour through all of my favourite posts, all of the funniest stuff that I can find from this blog. Beginning with this, which is the first ever post I made. This was not my theme back then. I don't know what it looked like. It still says I'm 21. I should update that. Okay, and this is the first post that I ever made on Tumblr. This was the 1st of April, 2011, I believe. So I would have been 12, just about to turn 13, and it would be 10 years in a month or so, which is horrifying. So this is a picture that I took. I think I took this picture in Denmark. I was on holiday, of my Converse, all black and white, being very edgy. I don't think I quite knew what Tumblr was for at this point. I thought it was like a cool artsy blog thing that you posted original content on. I very quickly learned that that was not the case. We're gonna see a lot of Doctor Who on this. So there's this giveaway that someone was doing where they were giving away just a ton of Harry Potter stuff, and I wanted it so badly that I think I reblogged it like 20 times. Did not win. I don't know if it was a real thing that anyone actually won, but... Oh, yep, there it is again. Oh god. Remember when we were all scared Mitt Romney was gonna be president? A simpler time. Oh my gosh, okay, so this is a classic meme. Classic 2011 Martha Jones appreciation post. I continue to have great taste. Okay, so there's the most popular Tumblr post of all time, which has 14 million notes. But the thing is, at this point on Tumblr, you could edit other people's posts as you reblogged them. And so this post said thousands of different things. I don't know what the original was, but this version says Mitt Romney sucks, pass it on. A simpler time once again. We are going to be seeing lots of posts with that 14 million notes. They are not all gonna say Mitt Romney sucks. Oh god. This is so many GIFs. This is just so many GIFs. Okay, firstly, this was me talking about how much I love Doctor Who and someone at school who asked me about it, but you can tell that I was absolutely insufferable at this point in my life because it starts with, guy to whom I don't talk that much, because I refused to end clauses with prepositions. Oh, there's the giveaway again. I really wanted it. Do not pity the dead, Harry. Pity the living. And above all, pity those who believe 50 Shades of Grey is actual literature. How funny. I had a complex. We all had a complex at this point in Tumblr. We all thought we were better than everyone else because we read Fault in Our Stars or whatever. Blog if you would be devastated if you found out one of your followers committed suicide. So much about this is funny. Don't you dare not reblog. And then the gif of Snape cradling Lily's body. Teen pregnancy is now more acceptable than being gay, and that's really sad. How about we make both acceptable and give everyone the support that they need if that happens to befall them? Today, 17 teens will take their lives due to bullying. Reblog if you care. Liam Payne gif. Always. Selena Gomez gif. If you don't reblog, you have no heart. It won't kill you to have this on your Tumblr. I was really worried that one of my followers was going to commit suicide and it was going to be my fault. It's also important to note I probably had like 20 followers at this point. I'm just going to let you read this one. I don't want to say it out loud. Yo, I was fairly early in the game on being pro-Biden. I am much further left now than I was back then. I was very much a smug internet liberal. To be fair, I was 13 years old. Every girl wants to feel like a princess, crossed out Jedi. This one's funny because I've never seen Star Wars. I still haven't. I just thought that it made me seem like very cool to like Star Wars because all the nerds did. But I did not actually like Star Wars. Reblog if you're a wizard or a witch. Hundreds of GIFs again. Let me just double check. Yep. 14 million notes. People won't reblog because they don't want their blogs to look as ugly as their hearts. I was really susceptible to all of the like guilting. I don't know if you can tell, but if someone was like, you're heartless if you don't reblog this, I was like, oh god, I guess I have to then. What if Ron's spell in first year would have worked, but it didn't turn Scabbers yellow because he was not in fact a rat? I still think that. That is definitely still my fan theory. This is absolutely terrifying. Just look at it. It's so real and astonishing. You need to reblog this. I don't care if you're used to reblogging orange teenage girls with Vans on. I don't care if you're used to reblogging vintage or photography. This is real. You can even see the fury in his eyes, the tense muscles in his fingers, the heavy breathing. This content has been removed for violating Tumblr's community guidelines. I wonder what it was. Reblog if you were here for your suicidal followers. I really believed that I was like the thin tether holding all of my followers onto this mortal coil. Like this 13-year-old kid from Scotland was gonna save them all. I also believed that somehow I was gonna help find all the missing children. Reblog if this applies to you. I'm an introvert. That means that when I'm feeling down, chances are that I won't actually go to you for help. In fact, I won't go to anyone for help. You'll have to actually check on me. I don't feel that I should burden others with my problems, but if you come to me, I might just trust you enough to let you help. I just didn't have any friends. That's what was going on there. Oh god, remember when we all wanted J.K. Rowling to keep saying things? Well, reblog if you love Harry Potter. This will be screenshotted and sent to J.K. Rowling to show our love. 14 million notes. Also, who had J.K. Rowling's address or DMs or whatever to send it to her? Also, would she be like, wow, I had no idea people liked these books? Reblog if you're a demigod, a wizard, a vampire, a shadow hunter, a Narnian, or a tribute. If you are neither of this, you came to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Well, are you? God, we really thought we were hot shit back then just because we like watched TV shows. In the shower. Let's bring that back. Reblog if you think J.K. Rowling is a genius. Please get this to 1 million notes. 14 million notes. She also just like doesn't grasp the idea that trans women are women. So she can't be that smart. Attention, all girls and ladies, if you walk from home, school, office, or anywhere and you are alone and you come across a little boy crying, holding a piece of paper with an address on it, do not take him there. Take him straight to the police station, for this is the new gang way of rape. The incident is getting worse. Warn your families. Reblog this so this message can get across to everyone. You know, we really used to use Tumblr like our mothers use Facebook now. Sick Obama quote. We really loved Obama, didn't we? So this is when Cole Sprouse was on Tumblr, which was a big deal for a lot of reasons. Because this was before, like, celebrities having social media was, like, this expected thing, especially on Tumblr, which was kind of, at the time, seen as this very, like, niche and small community, even though it probably wasn't. So Cole Sprouse is on Tumblr. What if he finds the Mr. Moseby fandom? Culture Concept. That was Cole Sprouse's Tumblr blog. Doctor Who is a family show about a wacky alien who travels through time and has adventures and saves the planet, and it commits the occasional genocide. It was a joke, but as someone who has very strong opinions about Doctor Who, that's actually indicative of why the show stopped being good, because the Doctor literally said he would never commit genocide. It's okay, we don't have to get into it. A bunch of soldiers guarding a statue, because that is the main priority in the middle of a hurricane. And it said, if this post doesn't get over 10,000 notes, that's just sickening.
Let's get sickening! Yeah!
There are pictures of girls naked and cats sleeping getting 10,000 notes. From Love Military. .tumblr.com. I really just wasn't quite there in terms of my personal politics at this point. I was all over the place. Why doesn't John Green just run for president? This is another post about Doctor Who that was meant to be funny, but now that I look at it, was really indicative of a lot of the problems in the series that was airing at that time. Another post asking me to reblog to somehow save someone from suicide. We had the world on our shoulders at that point, didn't we? There's something about the way Harry's standing here that's just sending me. raise your hand if you're genuinely terrified Romney will be elected today. So I just went outside and screamed Obama because I'm overwhelmed with feels, and in the distance all I hear is a guy shout back, Michelle, is this my potential soulmate or a creeper in the night? We love real stories. Real stories on tumblr.com. Reblog if you're gay, lesbian, unicorn, bisexual, pansexual, asexual, transgender, or a supporter. This should be reblogged by everyone. Even if you're straight, you should be a supporter. At this point, I think I thought I was a straight woman, so here we are today. You know what, at least I wasn't one of those trans people who had like an edgy transphobic phase before coming out. I was chill. You know? OMG, I was just at the Halloween dance that my school puts on every year, and there was this one guy dressed as Batman and another guy dressed as Bane, and suddenly a dance-off was happening, and they were dancing around and punching each other, and then all of a sudden Jesus was there, and he broke them up, gave them each a hug, and made them both hug each other, because Jesus heals all wounds, and I'm pretty sure I just witnessed the alternate ending to The Dark Knight Rises, holy shit. Real Tumblr stories. You know, I probably shouldn't judge. I remember I made a post that was true, but I worded it in a way that definitely exaggerated it and made it sound fake. And people kept telling me it was a fake story, but yeah. People used to imagine that 2012 would be full of flying cars, but all we have is blankets with sleeves. The Snuggie. Now we have Oodies. We keep evolving. Ooh, here we are. However many pages in, we finally made it. It's the first mention of I Like Your Shoelaces. That's right, I was on Tumblr pre I Like Your Shoelaces. Came in when we invented that. There really was this idea that Tumblr was like this secret fun club that you could like find other people from and it would instantly mean you were friends because you were on the same website. Ooh, oh, this is the good shit. Okay. Some captains marry Vulcans. Get over it. Some doctors marry high-functioning sociopaths. Get over it. Some hunters marry angels. Get over it. They actually don't. The Roadhouse wedding was cancelled and everyone's going apeshit on Twitter about it, from what I can understand. Doing an experiment, reblog if you have an OTP. I don't even know who my OTP would have been at that point. Do I have an OTP nowadays? No, I'm an adult. I did not watch Glee. I still have not seen Glee. Wow, a woke Louis C.K. quote. Dear all fandoms, listen to this song, look at the gifs. Oh, that I will not be doing that. Guys, I have internet again. I'm not dead, I swear. 0 notes. Nobody noticed. Nobody cared. Second mention of the I Like Your Shoelaces. Valid concern. For every note this post gets, I'll put your URL in a book and I'm gonna put it in a time capsule. Can you imagine in like 2152 or something, and you dig up this time capsule and you open it up, it's just a book and it says like totally Sherlocked in the TARDIS. Tumbling down. Do you guys remember the Tumblr musical? Wait a second. Do you remember G-Poi? Less than 260 days until LeakyCon in London. That's so exciting. It actually is exciting. The You Tried star. I was waiting for this guy to show up. This fucking meme. I printed a sheet of these out and cut them out and handed little You Tried stickers out to people when they did things badly. I have no idea how I had friends. I was such an asshole. Like, okay, in order to understand this blog, you need to know a few things about me. Firstly, I was just deeply unlikable. Reblog if you respect Moffat. Reblog if you're not homophobic. Every URL that reblogs will be written in a book and shown to my homophobic dad. Wow, totally Sherlocked in the TARDIS says that I shouldn't be homophobic anymore. Okay. Wow, totally Sherlocked in the TARDIS is under 21. Okay. Reblog if you think the next Disney prince should be gay. 14 million notes. Oh my god. Remember when we used to call people peasants? That was fun. Good times. It was a superiority complex again. This was a really 2012 post. Oh god. Okay. I've seen enough. We're gonna end that there. I hope you enjoyed coming along on this journey with me. Tumblr was a hellscape. But we all thought that we were better than everyone else. And so we had fun. Hope you enjoyed having a look with me maybe we'll do more of this sometime.